Good evening. Good evening. Woo, if you with it. Holla if you hear it. It's the only goddess with a message from spirit. What's coming down from the divine spirit guides ancestors now? What's coming down? What's up, y'all? Hey, Razzie. Hey, guys. Hey. What's popping? What's going on? Whew, child. I don't know if anybody else has been irritated today, but today has been a pretty interesting day. So, of course, I popped in to do our midweek message, see what spirits say. Welcome to What Spirits Say Wednesday. If you new, welcome. Okay, we're going to come in here, see what spirit got to say on this beautiful Wednesday. Okay. I also wanted to hop on here to, of course, let you guys know for, I don't know how many times I've said this, but it's not y'all fault that there's people out here making fake pages of me. Y'all just the messengers, and I'm not about to shoot the messenger, okay? But this is my only page. I will never DM anybody for a reading. That's just not something that I do. I don't know any readers that do that. So if any of you do receive any DMs from somebody who has took my profile picture or have misspelled my name to try to scam you out of your money, it is not me. I will not DM you for a reading. Okay, whenever anybody wants a personal reading from me, you have to reach out to me. Okay, so this is my only page. Okay. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is hit me up in my DM. I'm currently doing 20-minute readings for $22.22. I also do mini readings every day. Check my story because the price changes depending on what spirit tells me the price should be that day. I'm also, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is The Only Goddess on my YouTube channel as well. And I will be posting the messages for the 12 zodiac signs for the month of October. I know I'm late. Okay, Mercury Retrograde has been getting on my ass like it's been getting on y'all. So just trying to go with the flow and stay as, balanced and as zen as possible. Okay, maneuvering through all of these changes that's going on. Speaking of changes, there are a lot of changes going on in the collective. A lot of changes in our personal lives. A lot of changes in the way that we think. In the way that we, treat others. And in the way that we allow others to treat us. Something about this. Something about us really prioritizing our peace at this time. Okay. So, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, even in the darkest places, if we look hard enough, hope can be found there. Even in the darkest places, if we look hard enough, hope can be found there. So some of us, like I said, we're not thinking the same. We're not maneuvering the same. We don't accept the same things that we used to. Or we've become sick and tired of our current circumstances and the way that life has been going thus far, and we're trying to find hope in a hopeless place. Not trying to sound corny. What's the song, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place? No, you're trying to find hope in a hopeless place, okay? It says, I choose to see my life through a lens of gratitude. I choose to see my life through a lens of gratitude. So Spirit is saying the best way to find hope in a dark place is to you have a lens of gratitude. I know it's hard. I know for me personally, with all of the fake pages that have just come out of literally not nowhere, but recently that has been like attacking me and like all these spiritual attacks I've been going through. You know, it helps to have a lens of gratitude, you know, to help lift your vibration, help remind you that, okay, this may not be going right, but things could be so much worse. There's always something to be grateful for. Like I'm grateful for my soul tribe, my Unigoddess gang, the people who genuinely fuck with me, the people who genuinely know, you know, the fake versus the real. Okay, I'm grateful for the ability to breathe on my own, to have a healthy body functions, you know, things that we often take for granted in this life. Okay, so just being grateful for the little things, the things that we often take for granted, can help give you hope for better days, even if you aren't in the position that you want to be. When your thoughts start to race, breathe in fully, look deeper. Peace is waiting for you there. When your thoughts start to race, breathe in fully, look deeper. Peace is waiting for you there. So that's another thing. Deep breathing, meditation is great for when you start to feel anxious, when you start to feel overwhelmed. That's something that I am in need of at this time, is to do more meditation, especially because I'm currently doing a fast. I don't know if some of you are fasting. Something about you guys fasting from your addictions, possibly fasting from social media, fasting from fake friends, something about this. Some of our circles have become smaller and smaller lately. Some of us are detoxing from content that doesn't add to our greatest and highest good. Okay? And I'm doing both. I'm detoxing, you know, physically, I'm detoxing spiritually, and I'm detoxing, you know, my space, you know, by decluttering my space, detoxing from certain outlets on social media. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to everybody else and where everybody else is going and how they may be in a better position, quote unquote, you know, than we are. But we have to realize that everything that glitters isn't gold. You know, everything that you see somebody else has, that it may look solid, it may look like the foundation is, you know, strong, but, you know, behind closed doors, things could be chaotic as hell. And the life that you may wish that you have, or the life that you see somebody else portraying on the gram or on other social media outlets in general, could be a big facade. And you are in a better position than that person, because that person may have, you know, the Balenciagas, the YSL purses, but they're maybe in a relationship with somebody who doesn't love them. You know, they may see them as a trophy, but they don't even have an intimate connection with their partner. Some people who, you know, may have all the Instagram clout or TikTok clout in the world are some of the loneliest people in the world. So, you know, having a solid soul tribe, you know, people around that truly understands you and you understand them, is more abundant than any amount of money. And abundance is more than money. Okay, something about us realizing how abundant we truly are. Okay, yep, 10 of Wands. So like I said, a lot of us have been feeling very stressed out lately, very, very burdened, you know. Feel like we have a lot of pressure on us. Hangman, Pisces energy. Ace of Cups. Okay, so a lot of us, our intuition has grown through this season of the unknown. Hermit. And I was definitely talking about detoxing from social media, fasting from social media, you know, like not consuming, you know, certain things that causes you to feel burdened or to overthink or to compare yourself. Knight of Pentacles, that's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So like I said, last time I went live, I was having a lot of throat chakra, you know, downloads, something about the throat chakra needing to be, you know, utilized at this time. Magician in the reverse. So some of us, our biggest enemy is our mind. Our mind is playing tricks on us the most. And 10 of Cups. Okay. And what we need to realize is that when we think negativity, we manifest negativity. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So we have 2 queens, a knight. Interesting. Some of you guys are trying to make it work with a knight instead of waiting patiently for your emperor, for your king. Something about this 7 of Wands in the reverse. So yes, a lot of us have overcome a lot of energetic and spiritual battles, and for some of us, the spiritual battles are internal. These battles are internal. We are battling with ourselves. We are battling with our ego. We are battling with our pride. We're battling with our self-limiting beliefs. We're battling with the limitations of other people, from the past, and just from years of carrying other people's expectations of us. It's starting to weigh us down, and it's time for us to release. It's time for us to let this shit go. Especially when we have the full moon in Aries on the 20th of October coming. Now is the perfect time to release whatever limitations that we've placed on ourselves, whatever limitations that were placed onto us, and to truly go within. Spirit is calling for us to detox, to go into our hermit mode, to focus on ourselves and to focus on our own growth and our own expansion. Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your wish fulfillment, if you don't believe in your manifestation, how can you expect it to manifest if you are telling the universe that you don't believe? If you are thinking to yourself, oh, I can't accomplish what that person has accomplished. Oh, I can't be like as popping as that person or as successful as that person, or I can't, apply for that job because I don't have the qualifications, or I can't, grow my following on social media because who's going to want to come and see my content, or I can't, manifest that divine partner because the divine partner that I see for myself, I don't even know if that's in my league. When you think things like that, when you think negativity, that's what you manifest. And when you try to manifest things and wonder why they take so long or wonder why they aren't coming to pass, it's because you have to really go within, do some introspection and figure out what is it within me that is causing my manifestation to be delayed. What am I procrastinating? What are my thoughts causing me to procrastinate about? Something about this. So we have 1010. I don't know. Some of y'all may be seeing that a lot. We also just had the 1010 at 1010 portal because it was October 10th last week. So some of y'all may be seeing 10s a lot. 10 in the room as I'm saying this. Hallelujah. Period. I'm claiming that we are definitely releasing these cycles. Spirit is saying you may not see your wish fulfillment. You may not see the manifestation, okay, because you have so much work to do. You have so much effort to put in. But just because you can't see, the manifestation of the efforts that you're putting in does not mean that the work that you are doing is not being seen by your ancestors, it's not being seen by the universe. Okay? It doesn't mean that the work isn't being done behind the scenes. Okay, a lot of times we get so worried, we get so stressed, we get so overwhelmed because we don't see the manifestation. We don't see how, things are working out for us. But really on the other side, in the spiritual realm, okay, your ancestors are rejoicing. Your ancestors are so happy for you and so proud of you that you are resilient despite the odds stacked against you. Okay, so Spirit wants you to have a change of perspective, okay? Going through an introspection, going through a hermit mode is going to help you do that internal work, that introspection, that reflection, that growth, that evolution, that shadow work. Okay, something about you needing to do shadow work at this time, doing some scripting or even speaking what it is that you want to manifest into your life. Okay, but if your perspective is always in the why can't I see the manifestation, why is it taking so long, or comparing yourself to other people, that is what is going to slow down the manifestation. That is what's going to slow down what it is you want to call into your life when you have a very negative perspective. So and the reason that isn't a challenge position is because we are in need to change our perspective. Changing our perspective will change the outcome. Okay, you have to realize that some things are going to take time. Now the Pentacles is the slowest suit in the tarot deck because the good things take time. Nothing worth having comes easy. So you can't just speak about it. You have to actually put in that effort. And it's about being patient and not trying to take the easy way out. Okay, there's no escalator to success, my love. You have to take the stairs. Okay, you have to take your time. You have to trust in divine timing and not your ego's timing. Okay, because on the other side of that hard work is your wish fulfillment. On the other side of your hard work is your wish fulfillment. But you have to believe it before you see it. Okay? And don't allow your thoughts to talk you out of your visions, to talk you out of your goals, to talk you out of your dreams. Okay? You can manifest your dreams, but it's going to take confidence. Okay? Queen of Wands energy. You're going to have to be confident, and you're going to have to stand 10 toes down in that shit. You're going to have to really be clear and focused about what your direction is. Okay, speak it. Speak positively about it and think positive thoughts. You know, it can't just be you talking about it or you putting it out there, because you can say something and internally not believe that shit. You can say that, oh, I'm going to be a very successful entrepreneur, or I'm going to be a very successful creator, or I'm going to be a doctor or a nurse, or you can speak all these things over yourself. But if you don't believe it, if your thoughts don't match your words, if your actions don't match your thoughts, your words, or your prayers, how do you expect things to manifest? I see new opportunities, new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings in love, new beginnings in creativity, career, something about needing to definitely drink more water at this time. Like I said, I am doing a water fast at the moment. So I will be fasting for 3 days. So Spirit wants some people to, you know, drink more water or drink more liquids that add to your physical health at this time, and to not try to drown your sorrows or trying to, you know, cloud your judgment or escape through alcohol. Okay, something that I have had a problem with. Okay, so you are not alone in that shit. Okay, but Spirit is saying it's not definitely time to trust your intuition. Heavy on the intuition upgrades at this time. Okay, heavy on us needing to trust our intuition more than ever. Okay, and to trust the vision that we are moving towards and that we are speaking over our life. Okay, and to be confident in it. Be open to receiving. You have 2 queens down here, guys. So that means that you have to be open to receiving. Queens do not force. Queens receive. Okay? Queens know what they have to offer. Okay? They always deliver. Okay? Spirit is letting you know that whatever you are talented at, whether it's speaking, public speaking, some of you may be artists, this is a general read, love. Some of you may be creatives. Some of y'all may be, you know, have public platforms. Some of y'all may be a supervisor at your job. Some of you may be, you know, the point person at in your position. Okay? So be confident in your position. Be confident in what you have to bring to the table, and realize that all the effort that you're putting in is going to open you up to receiving new beginnings, new opportunities, new offers in love, new offers in career, new offers in whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? But in order for you to receive that, you have to drop these self-limiting beliefs, these self-sabotaging thoughts and habits. You need to release people who put those limitations on you. Okay? And it's time to change your perspective. Something about not allowing the fear of losing people to get in your way. This is a general reading, my love. Something about you not seeking validation from other people, not depending on other people's validation for your success. Knowing that you are successful and you don't need anybody to make you feel that you are successful, to tell you that you are successful. Because when you know it, when you're confident in it, and when you speak it all over yourself and you believe it, nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take your dreams away from you. Nobody can sabotage your dreams but you. Whoo, heavy on this energy, okay? Some of you need to start establishing your boundaries. Some of you need to step into this Queen of Swords energy and start speaking your mind. Something about this, something about your intuition telling you it's time to speak. It's time to speak up. It's time to be heard. It's time to be unapologetically who you are, to speak unapologetically about how you feel, to establish boundaries unapologetically. Something about energetic boundaries. Something about boundaries to protect your heart. Some of you, that's some of the things that you are moving on, that you're healing at this time, that you're walking away from. You're no longer dealing with any connections that compromises your peace, compromises your energy, and compromises, your self-worth. Okay? Having these queens, that's all about knowing your worth, adding tax. It's time to know your worth and add tax, my loves. Okay? No more settling for less. No more tolerating what you don't deserve. Okay? Heavy on this energy. Period. Some of you, your ancestors are trying to connect with you as well. Your ancestors want you to know that they're there, that they support you 100% on your journey. Okay? And the only thing that is standing in your way is your mindset, is your perspective. Hey, sis. My double stands. Period. Okay. Something about some of you. I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles, and two things just came to me. Some of you were trying to show somebody your worth. Some of you were trying to prove your worth to somebody. Somebody you were in a relationship with, or you were in a situationship with. You kept trying to prove your worth to this person by trying to speak life over this person, by trying to be there for this person, trying to help this person heal. And you had to realize that it's not your responsibility to help this person heal. It's your responsibility to heal yourself. Something about you deciding to cut this person off, okay? And now this person is chasing after you. Somebody could have been an air sign dealing with a earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, is now acting as if they want to chase a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be those specific signs, but this person could be trying to come after you now that they see you doing better without them. Okay, Mercury Retrograde is still in effect, so it's important for you to be mindful of this. Be mindful that people are going to try to come around and deceive you, and Spirit doesn't want you to deceive yourself in the process. Okay, people are going to try to deceive you. They're going to try to manipulate you, manipulate your mind, try to fit you into that box that they always tried to fit you in. And Spirit wants you to realize that this is a test that you have to go through so you can move forward and move on into the next level. Realize that people are going to come in to test you, to see if you really are serious about this spiritual awakening, this spiritual ascension, this self-esteem, work, this self-love work that you've been working on, speaking positive affirmations over yourself, doing self-care rituals, like, not just facials, not just getting your hair done, not just getting your nails done, not just getting that shape up or getting your dreads retwisted, not just doing, those little things, but also doing internal work, writing a love letter to yourself. Something about some of you needing to write a love letter, to write about the things that you love about yourself. And if you don't know any things that you love about yourself, this is a perfect time to find out. Okay, something about this. Something about you guys realizing that you are the table, that your gifts and your talents are going to provide for you. And anybody who isn't supporting you, anybody that is trying to diminish you back into that place where you used to be, cannot come with you in this next journey. It's time to drop those burdens, love. It's time to pack light. Oh. You think someone is lying? They are. So like I said, some of you are dealing with somebody who is trying to creep their way back into your life, trying to manipulate you, who is giving you a false offer, but really it's the same offer they were trying to give you in back when you were dealing with them. Basically, they give you like the bare minimum. They give you half effort while you're giving all the effort. Okay, it says stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. So like I said, some of you guys may be thinking about, doing more meditation, focusing on your breath work. It's important for you to quiet yourself so you can hear what the messages are, or the downloads that are coming from spirit. Okay, for others of you, you need to stop talking and listen to how other people talk about others, because the way people talk about others is the way that they will talk about you. Whew. Let me say that again. For some of you, the way that people talk about others, that's the way they talk about you when you're not around. So it's time to stop talking and listen. Okay, be mindful of the things that you say, and be mindful of the people that you say it to. Okay, everybody cannot know your dreams. Everybody cannot know your goals, because all they're going to do is try to talk you out of it, try to manipulate you into thinking that you're not capable. So be mindful of what you're saying and who you're saying it around. Okay, also something about you dealing with somebody who could be talking shit about you behind your back. Like I just said, this person is pretending to be your friend in your face, but it's really just trying to get information to talk about you behind your back. Okay? You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. So like I said, some of y'all were trying to help somebody change, trying to help somebody heal. And you're now realizing that you just can't do that. The only person you can change or heal is you. That is the only responsibility you have. Okay? You're giving your power away. You're a badass. Act like it. Okay? That is why Spirit wants you to go through this hermit mode. Spirit wants you to cut off any outside distractions. Spend time in prayer. Spend time in meditation. Spend time in retrospection to figure out what, who, and where has been holding you back, as well as what self-limiting, habits you have been putting on yourself that has been holding you back. Okay? Stop giving your power away to other people's expectations, other people's validations, other people's opinions. Okay? Stop giving your power away to lovers who don't appreciate you, to friends who are really foes. Okay? Even family who don't have your best interest at heart. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So like I said, Spirit wants you to be more vulnerable. Don't be afraid to cry. Some of you have been holding in the tears for a while. Some of you have been holding back how you feel for a while. Some of you have, like I said, not been speaking your mind, heavy on the throat chakra and being blocked and needing to be open at this time. Big Queen of Swords energy. Okay? It's time for you to get the ego and the pride out of the way. Okay? Because that could be one of the things that is limiting you, and that is, causing you so much stress and so much burden, is your own ego. Okay, and your ego will talk you out of starting or talk you out of success before you even start. Okay, it's time to get the fuck out of your head, get into your heart. It misses you. Okay, so it's time for you to get back into your heart, get back into your passions. Okay, it's time to focus on your creative passions for some of you. But whatever you're passionate about, whether it's fitness, creation, self-help, helping others, whatever it is that you're passionate about, it's time to get that ish done. It's time to speak about it, talk about it, because you know what the fuck you're talking about. So now it's time for you to stand 10 toes down in that shit. Okay? You are the table. Okay? You are the expert at what you do. Okay, some of you went to school for this. Some of you have been doing what you do for years. It's time for you to be confident. It's time for you to advocate for yourself and to establish boundaries against anybody who tries to get into your way. Okay? For some of you, this is your mom. For some of you, this is siblings. This is family members who are trying to convince you that what is it you want is not possible. Something about you needing to trust that sometimes family is the biggest problem, because those are the people that you would expect to have your back. And a lot of the times, unfortunately, that is not the case. Complete strangers will support you before your own family. Okay? You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So it's like I said, some of you guys may be feeling really stiff. Maybe feeling very, you know, like tightened and like stressed out. Okay? Heavy on this Ten of Wands energy. Some of you need to stretch. Invest into some yoga, to help raise your vibration, and also to help you, learn how to meditate if you don't know how, or to help you, grow in your spiritual awakening. Okay? You are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So some of you could be being shady. Like I said, some of y'all have shady people around you who are talking shit. And for some of you, you could be the person talking shit. I don't know what side you're on, but whatever it is, Spirit said, watch out, shit could get ugly. So definitely be mindful if you are being shady in any type of way. And also, Spirit said, stop being shady towards yourself. Okay? If you know better, it's time to do better for you, boo. Okay, so that was what Spirit has to say for this Wednesday. I will be posting this on my YouTube. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I am still taking personal readings this week. Okay, so if you are interested, just hit me up in my DM. I'm also still doing mini reads as well. So if you have a question, go ahead. All you got to do is send your payment to secure your spot. Drop your question on my story. You are so welcome, my love. And please, again, this is my only page. So please do not allow any of these fools to scam you. Okay? Please do not allow, which I know y'all won't because y'all intuition is on point, period. But I know there are people out there who aren't as tapped in with me as you guys are. Okay? Who aren't a part of the Only Goddess gang. So please protect yourselves from these scammers. If they try to inbox you, talking about they want to offer you a reading and that they feel your energy, it's fake. Okay? Nor I won't, nor any other reader on this platform will DM you for a reading, my loves. Okay? You're so welcome. I will be reposting the replay on my YouTube. If you feel moved to tip for the energy exchange, my Cash App is pinned. It is also underneath all of my horoscopes as well as my PayPal, and as well as on my story. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will check in tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday readings to see what's going on in these streets and in these sheets. Okay? Period. All right. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you drink your water. Stay hydrated. Grow your edges. For those of you that applies to, mind your business. That pays you. And I'll see y'all later, boos. Peace.